Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So I'm sorry I haven't made any videos in the last few weeks for you. I apologize. This channel is very much alive and I do have some really exciting new videos coming for you all, but I had to take a little bit of time off just for myself because, as you all know, I've talked about on my channel, I do have post-traumatic stress disorder, so it's sometimes hard for me just to come on camera and make videos, and there's a lot of Scientology media out there right now, and it's a lot to take in, and it's very hard because it's a very real thing for many of us who were former members of the Church of Scientology to constantly still be involved in the drama and the different things that are going on regarding the Church of Scientology, but it's still my goal and my mission to expose Scientology, and all you guys who write to me and who continuously watch my channel and support me. I love you guys, and it is my mission to continue to expose Scientology. And anyways, and I also had my birthday too on July 5th, and I got this really fancy new ring light, so as you guys can see, I'm very much illuminated now. So I did have my birthday, so I just kind of had to take a little bit of personal time, but in today's video, I'm going to be spilling some tea about Marty Rathbun. But before I go into that, I just want to let you guys know that this may be one of my last few videos I do about Marty Rathbun. And the reason for that is because with regard to Marty Rathbun, the Church of Scientology wants us to be talking about him. And what do I mean by that? They want us to be talking about Marty Rathbun, whether it's me on camera, whether it's other ex-members, the media, whatever. Scientology wants us to be talking about Marty Rathbun. And right now they're using Marty Rathbun to take a little bit of the heat off of the stove, I guess, from the Church of Scientology, David Miscavige, and what's going on, because they're really worried right now about losing their tax exemption. Basically, Scientology is under a microscope right now. And if we can be talking about Marty Rathbun and taking a little bit of the heat, like I said, off of Scientology, this is a common OSA tactic. They want other ex-members fighting with other ex-members. They want us to be talking about Sally over here. Like, I don't know who Sally is, but you know what I mean. Like, they want us to not be focused in on Scientology because then they can get away with doing some of their other stuff and they can kind of buy themselves a little bit more time. And that's what they're doing with Marty. And they're also using Marty for their own gains and benefits, but I'm getting into all of that and why Marty Rathbun is back inside the Church of Scientology and about how Marty Rathbun is scamming his YouTube audience. So let's get right into it. The first thing that someone pointed out to me was the views on Marty Rathbun's videos. So, as we all know, I made a video about it, I think it was my last video that I have on this channel, was about Marty Rathbun doing, it was his very first time he posted a video for this whole series he's done, but I was exposing him for his intro video and about a lot of other things that were going on with regard to Marty Rathbun. If you haven't already seen it, I will link it down below. It talks about Marty Rathbun's house and how he got a down payment, about a possible settlement deal. I talked about a lot of different things about Marty Rathbun that I had some insider source information on, so I highly recommend checking that video out if you haven't already. So someone pointed out to me online about the views on his videos. So Marty Rathbun is buying views on his videos. So if you guys didn't already know, you can basically pay for bots to click on your video and inflate your video views. Now you might be thinking, why would someone be buying views for the videos? Like, why would anyone do that? Because it's not like it's real people watching the videos. This is why Marty Rathbun is doing it. So, say his video is called Leah Remini and the Troublemakers. If you type in Leah Remini on the keyword search box on YouTube, all videos about Leah Remini are going to pop up, or anything that's keyworded to Leah Remini. So in the description of Marty's video, there's a section, if you ever uploaded a YouTube video, you've seen it, you can add tags. So for me, my tags are Scientology, Church of Scientology, David Miscavige, L. Ron Hubbard, Dianetics. Like, I put all Scientology related terms. So in Marty's video, he would put, for example, Leah Remini. So his videos weren't getting very many views. They were getting like 600 views, maybe even sometimes less, sometimes a little bit more, but they were usually averaging around that. So all of a sudden, out of nowhere, all his videos started getting like the same amount of views, which is very suspicious, which indicates bots. Like 50,000, 50,000, 50,100, whatever, like they would all be around the same. Now, if you're doing a multi-part series, your videos aren't going to get the same amount of views across every single video. You may get on your very first video 10,000. Then the next video may be 4,000. The next one, 6,400. Like, people don't watch multitudes of videos in order. They click off or they get bored. No one's going to watch them. But now you can actually see for real what the views are. There's a way you can click, and I'll see if I can put it in here for you guys. So you click and it'll show you the real-time views. So for Marty's video, for example, it may say 50,000 views, but the actual views will be, say, 343 views. You're not fooling me, Marty. I'm very smart with the internet. I also knew Marty Rathbun when we filmed my Scientology movie, as well as just general YouTube. I guess I'm not a huge YouTuber, but I know how to work YouTube and I know what he's doing. So you also know too sometimes, which is kind of interesting, like say someone has 20,000 views, but say it's 20,432. The real views are usually the 432 and they buy the 20,000 views. Now if you go on any of my videos, they match up pretty much identically. If I have 15,000 people who watched a video, I will have 15,000 real viewers on my channel. Now, I have maybe 5,000 subscribers on my channel, and my videos usually get anywhere from 1,000 to sometimes 10, 15,000 views, but it's right around the amount of subscribers that I have. Some videos get more popular according to keywords, according to what's going on, like this video may get more than some other ones, just because I'm talking about a hot topic right now. Marty's videos, he's posted like 50 or even more, and he's gotten a large amount of views on the videos, but there's no way that those are authentic, real viewers watching his videos because he only has 3,000 subscribers. And if he really was getting 50 to 100,000 views on each video, he would have a higher subscriber count. Those people would be like, oh, I want to, tune in for the next videos, because if it is a hot topic that Marty's talking about, Leah Remini, for example, if we're entertaining this all, he would have a higher subscriber count. So, Marty, you're not tricking anyone. And there are a lot of big YouTubers now that have, like, say, 2 million subscribers that only get like 100,000 views on a video. So they may only get like 5 or 10% of their subscriber count that click on their videos. But Marty has 3,000 subscribers, but somehow has 50,000 views on every single video. And there's no way possible those people would be subscribing to him. And the reason he buys those video views, I don't know if I said this yet, was, so say you type in Leah Remini. The top couple of videos are going to be the ones that most people are going to click on when you're searching. You're not going to click on page 10 and watch a video that has 300 views. It doesn't have the credibility because it has 300 views. So if Marty inflates his views and he reflects it as if he has some huge amount of views, it's going to go on the first page of YouTube. So if her top videos have, like, say, 100,000 or 200,000, Marty's going to rank high on that first page, and then people may click on it and say, Leah Remini or Troublemakers, oh, what's that about? And click on the video. So that's what Scientology is doing with these videos. And it's so ridiculous to buy views because YouTube knows if you're sending bots on the videos, and then your videos won't be monetized, and then your account gets shut down, so I don't... Okay, and the reason why I know Scientology is behind all of this is because Marty's videos are now on the Scientology hate websites. So there's this website, it's like Leah Remini After Cash or something like that. It's one of these hate websites that is made by the Church of Scientology. And all the Scientology hate propaganda videos are on there of all the people that sit in front of a camera and say, Leah Remini was such a horrible person to me at my daughter's 13th birthday party, and she didn't eat a slice of the cake, and all those like weird videos that they make. So Marty's videos are now on there. So I'm going to read to you guys what Scientology is saying, and I'm going to address it and show you guys some of the interesting points of this. Leah Remini and her A&E television series have been exposed as a fake reality television, pandering false and exaggerated claims from unvetted subjects. This sought-after Dream Team member, the kingpin of the group, now publicly reveals how the entire Leah Remini aftermath, actually After Money show, is a sham. His videos uncover a fake and morality-corrupt production orchestrated by Leah Remini and Mike Rinder. The videos were posted by Marty Rathbun, a former external affairs officer who left the church in disgrace after a string of monumental legal disasters that magically disappeared following his departure. He became a guru to anti-Scientologists. I never thought of Marty Rathbun as any form of a guru, and I'm in the anti-Scientology cult allegedly. Including Leah Remini and Mike Rinder, who Rathbun called his best buddy, all while wagering a war, mostly in his mind, aimed at his past religion. Now posted YouTube videos that reveal the real motivation behind Leah Remini's actions and just how fraudulent the entire Leah Remini and Team Leah story has been since day one. Rathbun provided a detailed account of how Leah's show is a fabrication made to turn false attacks on Scientology into profit. So then they start posting each one of Marty's videos, and on each video they post like a little like snippet of information that says like what the video is about and what Marty talks about in each video. Now Scientology would never do that. So if I right now made a video on my channel and said Leah Remini blah 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 and I started spreading all this hate message, Scientology would never post that on their website, because then they're giving credibility to me in some way. Because if they give the credibility to me, then you guys, even though the real public never watches or entertains any of these, Scientology propaganda things, then you guys may go on my channel and start believing the other stuff. Because if Scientology says I said something that was true about Leah Remini, then maybe I'm saying real things about, David Miscavige, Celebrity Center, anything else I talk about on my channel. So they want to give me that credibility. Even if I said something critical about Leah Remini or Louis Theroux in my Scientology movie, they would never post that because I'm an ex-member. Yes, Marty Rathbun was an ex-member, but he obviously took a settlement deal because he has these very staged videos and he's using very specific language. As I mentioned in my other video, he's using very specific language. The shot is set up in a very specific way, and if they were smart, they would have done this in a whole different way. And I don't want to give them any ideas of what they should have done, but the way that they set it up, like they shouldn't have put it on their hate websites, because that just validates that it's a Scientology production. If they just left it on Marty's YouTube, yes, Scientology was, in charge of that production, but Marty on his intro video said, oh, like he's in control of this production and he has, all this different say, he's putting it together. Then why is it ending up on a Scientology hate website? Marty Rathbun was one of the biggest defector guys. You don't understand. Marty was the top dog who left the Church of Scientology. Why would Scientology be now putting his videos on their channel unless Marty Rathbun was back in good graces or working for OSA or doing something for the Church of Scientology? That's he's getting paid, guys. That's all there is to it. Like, it's just crazy to me that they do this. But anyways, so Marty Rathbun obviously took some sort of settlement deal, didn't give his lawyers a cut. He fired his lawyer. Scientology slipped him some money, and now he's on camera doing videos for the Church of Scientology as a condition of the settlement. Like I mentioned in my other video, when you get in a settlement deal with Scientology, they only give you money every 6 months. They don't give you one lump sum, because there's been people who have gotten a lump sum and then have breached the terms of the agreement. So now what Scientology is doing is every 6 months they'll give you a little bit of cash. So for example, if they say, Steve Mango, we're giving you $1 million over the course of 10 years. So every 6 months, I'm going to get a check for whatever, $50,000, $100,000, whatever the amount would be, right? So as long as I comply with what they want every 6 months as terms of the deal, right? So this is what's going on with Marty Rathbun. As a condition of his settlement, he may have to do videos such as this, and he's not fooling anyone. No one's fooled by this. We all know it's a Scientology production, and a lot of people would not understand, why would Marty Rathbun do such a thing? Now, I'm not a sellout. I'm not a traitor. If you see me one day doing videos talking smack about Leah Remini or Louis Theroux or just about ex-Scientologists, and I'm in my tacky suit on camera like a prisoner of war being like, yes, I lied about everything. I was just a failed actor who had to use Scientology in order to, make a buck on YouTube. If I'm ever doing that, I got a settlement from Scientology. And you got to think about it. Marty Rathbun, like he said in my Scientology movie, he's not employable. So to take a really big cut of change, obviously I think way more than 6 figures. I think he got at least $1 million, probably 2.5 million, if not more. Who knows? But it's good for Scientology, because think about it. If you are a brainwashed Scientologist and Scientology saying, hey, remember that Marty Rathbun guy, the big enemy of Scientology, who used to be a Hyatt member? Now he's exposing Leah Remini. So obviously Leah Remini is a scam, because look, Marty Rathbun wouldn't be doing this. He was the top guru of the ex-Scientologists, and now he's speaking out against Leah Remini. You guys, like, you know, the proof is in the pudding, guys, you know? Marty Rathbun was this ex-member, and he still is this ex-member, like, allegedly, and now he's speaking out against Leah Remini. As a Scientologist, guys, like, look, obviously the show is just a scam, and Leah Remini's just wanting a payday, and that's what Scientology wants their members to believe. So if they pay Marty Rathbun, it benefits Scientology, because Scientology can now use Marty Rathbun and use Marty Rathbun's name in order to benefit their own agenda of saying that Leah Remini is just some like con artist or something. But her show is just nominated for an Emmy, so good luck, Leah Remini. Hope she wins the Emmy for her show. I would love to be on her show. I've talked to producers, hasn't panned out yet, but I think she's doing amazing work, and I completely support everything she's doing, but that's a whole nother thing. But Scientology is now using Marty Rathbun and paying him off in order to benefit their own agenda of, basically, they're trying to protect their tax-exempt status right now. So that's what's going on with regard to Scientology and Marty Rathbun. Oh, so with regard to Marty Rathbun's blog. So people have been commenting and saying that if you write a comment on Marty Rathbun's blog, it's now an OSA comment. So what I mean by that is, say you comment as Heather Smith, and you write, Marty Rathbun, you are full of shit, blah, blah, blah. And you write him a comment on his blog. He will keep the name Heather Smith, but he will delete the comment, and he will write in his own comment, or OSA, or whoever's in charge of Marty Rathbun's blog at this time, and they'll write a comment under your name. And they will say, oh yes, Leah Remini is a con artist, and Mike Rinder is blah, blah, blah. And it's still under your name to try to legitimize, in a way, by using people's real names and usernames from Marty Rathbun's blog to have, you know, these comments that are supporting Marty Rathbun. But you never wrote a supportive comment. You wrote something that may be critical, but Marty Rathbun wants to try to frame it. So even in the comments of the blogs, like showing support, like, oh yes, Marty, of course Leah Remini is a scam artist who's just some actress who's just doing a reality television show. And it just, this way that he's trying to use Scientology public relations to paint an image that other people are feeling the same way as Marty, and it's just a whole entire OSA Scientology production. And that's just what I want to point out in these videos, and I'll let everyone know, like, hey, you're not getting it by Steve Mango, and I'm going to call it out. I know many other people are as well, but it's just the sort of thing that you're not fooling anyone, Marty. We know what's going on with your YouTube channel. We know what's going on with your blog. We know it's a Scientology production, and I hope millions of people see this video and will know not to trust you, because your word doesn't mean anything, Marty Rathbun. And even in my, you know, experiences with Marty Rathbun and just in general, I never really trusted like the big former defectors of Scientology. People like Marty Rathbun haven't told all, you know? And when they go and, you know, play victim, especially with Marty Rathbun, you got to think about it. When he left Scientology, and now he's getting back in the good graces of Scientology, he has probably lots of information on ex-Scientologists and documents. And look what he did with the Danny Lemberger case, where he was giving private emails to Scientology counsel and all this sort of stuff. I think that, you know, Marty Rathbun may have been in cahoots with Scientology for a very long time. And I wouldn't be surprised that there are others who have come out of Scientology, even though they never really did, just to get information and data on other ex-members. And Scientology, you can't put anything past them. They're a criminal organization, and I would not be surprised if Marty Rathbun has been working for Scientology for longer than we've all thought so. So I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comment section down below. Give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel. I do have some really exciting videos coming for you guys soon. And I also have a very exclusive story that's going to be coming out next week. I don't know if I'm allowed to make a video about it, but you guys will read about it in the news. So look out for that. That's going to be very explosive. And yeah, I do have some more videos coming for you in the next couple days, guys. So I will talk to you guys soon, and have a good day. Thanks so much for watching, guys.